The banks that I'm talking about ain't your lot's bank. Big bank over here, it's a different bank.
That's right. What makes you think I don't know that bank? What makes you think? I'm just trying to say that's just a bit rude, isn't it? That's what I'm trying to say.
In an ideal world, where would you like to meet your woman? Your wife, your queen?
It don't matter where. Library.
I'm saying, where would you like to?
In the finance section.
Tesco, aisle 5.
Or it's two places for me. The library.
Aisle 5.
So I can see in terms of where you're standing and what you're reading, I want to see what your mind's like for starters. Secondly, he said wife, bro. He said wife, no?
That's wolf.
Wife, bro. Bro, you don't understand this wife thing. You don't think you can just make any girl a wife? That's what you don't think this is. I want to know what you're on individually in yourself. Alright, cool. You don't. Let me speak. You don't say. Hold on. You don't say. Say that again. No, that's not what I said. He said, in an ideal place, where would you want to find her? I said two places. The first place is the library, so I can see what your mind's at, what you're trying to do with yourself. Secondly, the second place is the bank. I would want to see how you are financially. How do you handle money? Because like I said, the women that I'm around when it comes to money.
You don't get to sit in the personal finance meeting.
What are you going to do? Walk into their meeting?
That's what I was going to say.
In the bank.
Look over the shoulder.
The banks that I'm talking about ain't your lot's bank. Big bank over here, it's a different bank.
That's right. What makes you think I'm not in that bank? That's why you're the nigga you are, and I'm the nigga. That's why you got rolled. That's why I'm like that.
The bank that I'm going, I'm on a high street bank.
What makes you think I don't know the bank though?
No, I'm saying.
What makes you think? Answer that.
No, I'm saying.
What makes you think I don't know that bank? What makes you think?
And it's not about what makes me think. The question is.
What? All right.
The question is.
The question is. You know that I'm not in the same bank as you.
You let me answer the question?
Go on.
Okay, the question is, where would I like to find my woman? I just said a wife, sorry. Be specific in terms of wording. Said wife. Yeah. Not any girl, a wife. Me personally, library and a bank. Me personally. When I say bank, I'm not talking about the high street bank. Okay. I'm not saying anything about what bank you're talking about.
No, you said to me, but I'm not talking about the type of banks you lot deal with. That's what you said.
I said it to everybody.
Yeah, so what makes you think, so alright, you might know him, you don't know him, you don't know me, so how you know?
I'm not.
No, you do know me.
It wasn't a personal attack to you. I'm just saying, in general, the banks that I'm
those are the kind of statements, those are the kind of them coon statements we don't like, bro. I'm being honest.
That's a different kind of banking system. It's not.
Yeah, but you're trying to say the bank that these type of gal will be in is the type of bank you man won't be in. That's what you're trying to say.
No.
Because you're automatically thinking, we're thinking Halifax, Santander, whatever. So you're trying to say, if I walk into this bank and I see a thing, you're like to say, bro, you don't know, like, if you see a thing in this bank, this is a good thing. Just what you're trying to say. I'm just trying to say that's just a bit rude, isn't it? That's what I'm trying to say. I've got to break it down on camera why it's rude. Because you don't know what no one's situation is like.
Alright, in me answering the question, what I'm saying is where I want to find my wife. Those two places I want to find my wife.
Well, you know what's funny?
For me,
in 2024, yeah, you catch a girl in the library. I think, what's wrong with you? Why? You know, but it's Amazon. You still got library. For me, every book's available on the internet. What are we doing? Are you pushing 50?
You're gonna find a woman, or some people do the online dating thing. You maybe find a woman online, innit? But
no, that's risky, man.
So you could think you could judge a woman off the books that she reads, basically.
100%, bro.
Alright, cool.
100%, bro. 100%, bro.
Well, alright, what would you say is a good book to indicate that this is a good woman?
I'm not gonna specifically pick a book, but in terms of
author,
category or whatever subject.
Social development, growth, understanding how the world works.
Like economics.
Social economics.
Yeah, you didn't think I was fucking knew about social economics.
I don't know, man. I just think it doesn't matter where you look for the woman.
It don't matter where you.
It don't matter. Like I don't know how you can judge someone by them being in a bank.
More
where would you want to find?
Do you know? Wait. Do you know more times here? A lot of people find their wife due to mutuals.
We're really going viral today, boy.
Wait, when you say
You get what I'm saying?
Women.
what do you mean?
Due to mutual friends. So a lot of people find their missus due to their circle of friends. So my future missus might know him, and I've never bumped into her all this time.
But you got a girl.
He got no girl. So he's trying to make up rumors. So like all of a sudden now it might be a thing that he's heard me say, "Rah, this is what I like." Boom, 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 and he might have heard her say, "This is what she likes." Boom, boom, boom. Then next minute, he's invited both of us to an event or something. Then we've just got along, and fast forward 2 years later, we're in a full-on relationship, engaged, kids. You know what I mean?
In saying that, then how many of your friends are married from that way of thinking?
Quite a few.
You got a few people that are married. What about you? How many of your friends?
Like even hear the joke. Like one of my brothers the other day was like, yeah, sorry I can't even make summer love. We're going on holiday. Then she laughed and said, right, funny enough, I met my man at your event.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, at the first one, and I laughed and I said, that's jokes. The amount of people that met their other half
at your event.
Yeah, like the first one was.
So was he lifestyle or was he
was my
keep up the
birthday
Jones?
party.
Which one was he?
Yeah. The first one was my birthday party.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the amount of people I know who've met their other half from the first one, I was just like, oh, it's mad how all of you lot have, you know what I mean? And these lot normally come every single party where it was like, no, we can't make it, what's going on? I was like, no, that's cool. You get me? You didn't have to tell me, but it's like they felt like it was courtesy to say that.
I don't think personally I'd want to find a wife in a party, bro.
Huh?
I'm not saying.
Bro, it
people, yeah, it happens all the time. You can find a wife anywhere, bro. But I'm just saying, personally, I wouldn't want to go to a party to find a wife.
That might even be the first time and only time you might ever see her. You get what I'm saying? Like, there's times here. There's times here where man's been out, yeah. And you know, like when you've done parties for years, yeah, in London, you kind of know every face after a while from going out and being to different people's parties. Like, I could always know what girls are always going to be at Manny. I know what girls are going to be at 12 Drinks. I know what girls are going to be at Rockways.
Is it the same kind of girls though, or different kind of girls?
Different crews go to different.
Oh, okay, the batches.
Yeah, different batches go to different parties frequent. Then you've got the ones who go to all of them. Then they'll go to like a DLT, a Recess. So
them ones you don't. Them scandalous on basically. That's what you don't want.
No.
That's what you want to say. Just say it. Say it.
Some girls just actually like to party, but you start to notice different crews.
So if you see the same girl in certain same parties, isn't that a red flag for you? You start seeing the same girls that you're thinking, okay, I saw you here, I saw you there. Is that not a red flag for you?
I'll tell you, like, for me, where it's harder, because...
Simple yes or no.
Wait. For me, where it's harder, it's simple things. I don't date people that don't train, and I don't date religious people. So
Why not?
That's blasphemy, no?
No, because I'm not
crazy.
That's sacrilegious.
No.